Classic desires. I want to now go through the list of classic desires that people have. These are the things that, if not resolved and given up in your present physical lifetime, will cause you to come back to the physical plane for a future lifetime. The list is
1. Lust. 2.
anger,
3. Greed. 4.
attachment to material things,
5.
vanity. If you have any of these desires and they are not resolved at the time of your death, you will most likely have to return to the Earth or some planet in the physical universe to resolve these desires, which are a form of karma. So, I want now to discuss these desires and point out some things that may help you resolve them.
Lust.
Lust is not love, but simply a desire for release of sexual desire. Married couples may have great sex on a regular basis, or they may find that they do not want sex that often. Of course, spiritual masters will tell you that the only purpose for sex is for reproduction, and that unless you desire a child, there is no reason to have sex. However, even spiritual masters are human, and they recognize that sex is fun. In the evolutionary process, the chakra or energy center in the human body that relates to sex is quite low. Therefore, if a couple are both the initiates of a legitimate spiritual master, and they follow the master's instructions relating to meditation, they will rise above this level and will probably not desire physical sex. In the special relationship of a married couple, love can be expressed and felt in ways other than physical sex. Just being close to each other may result in something equivalent to an orgasm. In the older cultures, such as the Japanese, there are techniques. In Japan, it is called karetsu, where couples spend the night physically, sexually, joined without achieving orgasm. Anger. It is not generally a good idea to harbor anger, because to do this interferes with spiritual progress. However, we must not confuse anger with recognition. The rule here is forgive, but never forget. In other words, when another person harms you, you do not harbor anger for that person, but you also do not forget what that person did to you. Greed and attachment to material things. Greed is a desire for nothing. That is, there is nothing in the physical world that has any meaning at all. Money is an illusion, and the entire physical universe with all of its gold and silver and precious stones is subject to dissolution, so there is no reason to assign any special value to these things, because they are all temporary and are not forever by any means, so why be attached to them? Vanity. To think of yourself personally as something special is not correct. We are all essentially souls, and all souls are equal. There is no such thing as a master race or special people who are better than other people. These concepts have developed over recent years, but they are simply not valid. In all cultures, on the Earth as well as on other planets, God provides these cultures with a living spiritual master. The races of these cultures make no difference at all. They may be green, red, white, black, or brown. It does not matter. A member of this race will be chosen to be a spiritual master because it must be so to fulfill God's plan that there will always be a pathway for true seekers to return to God. Therefore, it is not correct to think that you are special because of your race. Also, it is not correct for you to feel that you are special because of your education. Please remember that your mind is simply a subset or a part of the universal mind located on the fourth vector. Any entity on any planet anywhere in the physical universe can access the same master database that you can, namely, the universal mind, and so they are your equals. Consequently, there is no reason at all for any person or group to feel that they are superior to any other person or group.